Have you ever wondered why you are aware of your thoughts, feelings, and the world around you? This awareness, this sense of self and understanding of our own existence is what we call consciousness. It's that little voice inside your head that's listening to this right now, the one that's aware of the words as they're spoken. That's consciousness. Now, consciousness is a bit of a tricky subject. It's so integral to our experiences, so fundamental to our existence, yet it's remarkably elusive. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. This is why it's often referred to as the hard problem. It's not something we can simply measure or quantify like the speed of light or the weight of an atom. It's subjective, deeply personal, and intrinsically tied to our perception of reality. Imagine, if you will, the difference between being awake and being in a deep sleep. When you're awake, you're conscious. You're aware of your surroundings, your thoughts, your feelings. You can interact with the world around you, make decisions, and experience life. But when you're in a deep sleep, all of that goes away. You're unconscious. The world carries on without you, and you're none the wiser. This difference between consciousness and unconsciousness, between being awake and being in a deep sleep, is at the heart of the mystery. It's what makes consciousness such an enigma. How does the same brain, the same collection of neurons and synapses, create these vastly different states of being? How does a mass of biological material give rise to the rich tapestry of thoughts, emotions, and experiences that define our lives? So, consciousness is the state of being aware of and able to think and perceive, a mystery that has puzzled scientists and philosophers for centuries. How does this 3-pound organ in our heads allow us to experience the world? This is the question that has intrigued scientists and philosophers alike for centuries. Unraveling this mystery means diving into the complex world of our brain and its role in consciousness. Our brain, a magnificent product of evolution, is like a supercomputer. It's responsible for everything we do, think, and feel. It's the powerhouse behind our ability to perceive the world, make decisions, and even dream. At a basic level, our brain processes information it receives from our senses. It interprets signals from our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin, creating our perception of the world. But how does this information processing translate into conscious experience? How does it give rise to what we call consciousness? There's no simple answer. Theories abound. But one thing is clear. Consciousness doesn't reside in just one part of the brain. Instead, it's likely a product of intricate interactions between different brain areas. Some researchers point towards the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and self-awareness. Others suggest the thalamus, a crucial hub for sensory information, may hold the key. And then there's the intriguing theory of global workspace, suggesting that consciousness arises from the brain's ability to integrate information from many different areas. Interestingly, consciousness isn't always on. It fluctuates throughout the day, soaring during waking hours and dipping during sleep. This ebb and flow suggests that consciousness might be tied to the brain's complex networks that control wakefulness and sleep. It's a fascinating puzzle, isn't it? And while we're still piecing together the pieces, every discovery brings us a step closer to understanding the enigma of consciousness. So, the next time you marvel at a sunset or savor a piece of chocolate, remember, it's your brain that's making it all possible. It's transforming electrical signals into the rich tapestry of experiences that make up your conscious life. While we don't have all the answers yet, it's clear that our brains play a crucial role in our conscious experiences. What are some of the theories that try to explain the mystery of consciousness? Well, let's dive in and explore a few of the leading theories out there. First up, we have the Integrated Information Theory, or IIT for short. This theory, developed by Giulio Tononi, suggests that consciousness is essentially information. It's all about how your brain integrates and processes information from different sources. Imagine your brain as a grand orchestra where each musician represents a different piece of information. Individually, they can play their own tunes, but it's when they all come together, under the guidance of a conductor, that we get a symphony. In the same way, IIT suggests that our conscious experience is like a symphony of information being processed in the brain. Next up, we have the global workspace theory. This theory compares the brain to a theatre. Just like in a theatre where only the actors on stage are seen and heard in our brain, only the information that reaches a metaphorical global stage becomes part of our conscious experience. The rest of the information, like the backstage crew in a theatre, works behind the scenes, influencing our behavior without us being consciously aware of it. So, according to this theory, consciousness is a kind of spotlight, highlighting certain information for us to focus on. It's like that moment in a theatre play when a spotlight shines on an actor, drawing all our attention towards them. Both these theories, the integrated information theory and global workspace theory, make interesting suggestions about how consciousness might work. They offer us a way to think about the complex processes happening in our brain that give rise to our subjective experiences. Yet it's important to remember that these theories are just that, theories. They are our best attempts to understand something that is incredibly complex and still largely mysterious. These theories offer fascinating insights, yet the hard problem of consciousness remains unsolved. Let's continue to explore this intriguing subject in our next scene. Why does it matter that we understand consciousness? Now, that's a question worth pondering. You see, the understanding of consciousness doesn't just satisfy our thirst for knowledge, it has far-reaching implications. Let's take artificial intelligence, for instance. As we continue to develop sophisticated machines, understanding consciousness could help us create more advanced, self-aware AI. It's not just about robots and computers, though. In the field of medicine, comprehending how consciousness works could lead to breakthroughs in treating disorders of the brain and mind. And then there's philosophy. Philosophers have been wrestling with the concept of consciousness for centuries. They ask questions like, what is it like to be a bat? Or, can machines ever truly be conscious? By delving deeper into the mysteries of consciousness, we can contribute to these philosophical debates and perhaps even find some answers. But it's not just about knowledge and technology, it's about ethics too. If we understand more about consciousness, we can make more informed decisions about how we treat other beings. For instance, if we knew that a certain animal experiences consciousness in a way similar to humans, wouldn't it affect how we treat that creature? So you see, the importance of understanding consciousness is manifold. It has the potential to revolutionize our technology, enhance our medical treatments, enrich our philosophical discussions, and even influence our ethical choices. The more we understand about consciousness, the more we can use this knowledge to benefit society. So, we've explored the hard problem of consciousness. But there's so much more to discover. We've delved into the mystery, looked at the brain's role, and examined various theories. But remember, understanding consciousness is a journey, not a destination. Continue this exploration on your own. Be curious. Ask questions. Seek answers. If you found this video intriguing, please like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Remember, every new bit of knowledge brings us one step closer to cracking the mystery of consciousness.